Hello guys, this is Vector from Vector Graphics, bringing you guys another simplistic series tutorial. This tutorial I'm going to be teaching you guys how to create this very clean little colorful abstract simplistic whatever you want to describe, a very clean and professional little header. It's going to be a pretty simple tutorial, and this whole series is pretty much inspired by Seso. As you guys can see, his channel has so much dope videos, and I was a person who was inspired like that. I want to recreate this series and bring you guys another dope tutorial, the good stuff. And yeah, I just wanted to check between that as well. So if you want to go and check out my portfolio, which is right down in the description, vector.pp.design, I will be able to give this template for absolutely free. So the link is down below. You can also go and check it out. By any means, let's get started. So the design resolution or the dimension that I'm seriously using is a Twitter dimension, which is 3000 by 1000, with resolution 300 with 8 bit of color mode, and it's transparent, it's like that. But you can use this design, the same style, the same concept to any design, maybe a thumbnail, maybe a logo design, or just a background logo design, maybe a banner, YouTube banner, channel art, like whatever you want. So you can just recreate this series how I did. So this video is just going to be super easy. So 10 likes in the video would be able to get the secret download below, which would obviously be the PSD file. Even though there's no 10 likes, it doesn't matter guys, I'll be able to give this template for free. Anyway, let's get started with the intro. So basically we're going to be creating this one right there. Just use any dimension, it doesn't matter. I'm going to just recreate this, just simple as that, right? So yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be first starting with the background. We have to create a new layer, so we'll just call it the main background. So this is only the main background where the whole concept or the whole look is actually looked on. We're adding so much stuff to the background. The background should be seriously nice to make it seriously simplistic and super good. So I just wanted to work more with the background. So yeah, we'll be filling any color in the background. You can fill what color, any color you want. In this case, we'll just go with a blue or a black. It doesn't really matter. So we'll just put this right below this, and then we can see the blue. Anyway, something like that, and just hide that. Anyway, so this blue. So what you want to do once you get any color, maybe a black or anything, because we're going to be reducing fill to 100, and before this guys, I'm very sorry, I just forgot it. Yeah, it's a background color, it doesn't matter, maybe any color, yeah, right. And sorry guys, you want to go for gradient overlay right there, and I have a nice little gradient, like a radial. You can use so much in its linear, it's the way I spell it. Anyway, linear, maybe even angle, which gives a very nice design. But in this case, we're going to be going with a very clear design for radial design. It's going to be pretty easy. So yeah, this radial, I'm going to be, you can go with CC. It has so much nice colors. I have something like this, I have something like that. You can recreate this one. Absolutely, actually have great colors. So it's going to be like 4 colors. It's going to be a dark blue color and other edge, and the other 2 edge colors, like from here to how to actually show you guys, like from here to right there. You can see it, right? Like this one and this one with dark color and a very light color. So we'll be going with that as well. This one is actually pink, like pure pink. It's EA164D. Okay, and the other one, the blue one, is actually 0E0049, and again the pink, which is EA043F. I think it's quite changed. I think, yeah, it was Z and now it's F. Anyway, now in the orange, like a light orange, I just want to go. Don't go with like oversaturated one. You're not gonna get that feel, right? You won't be able to get that feel. So make sure you go with like a lighter one, so then you can mess with that, which is FD5022. Cool guys. So once you're done with that, you're freaking good. With your layer, now you can create your pattern, your gradient, whatever. Now you're actually good with the layers. So actually, once your layer is pretty much done, it's going to be creating this very nice little line or whatever actually you're going to be calling. So I'll be doing as well. Just create a new layer. I'm very sorry for my language. When you fill any color that you want, you can seriously go with any color, maybe a blue. And once that's done, you're going to go for fill right there and reduce to 0. And once it's done, double click it, go for the blending options, and right there you have to select pattern overlay. So in this pattern overlay, we'll be going with the first pattern. It's inbuilt, so you don't need to worry. Have so many extra patterns. You can go so much grunge effect, and you can go with a lot. So this seriously so much effect. So I'm going to go in with this one. So normally they would be in the normal, the blend mode would be in normal, so you have to change it. So yeah, You can change it. You can just come down, just pressing your arrow key light down. You'll be able to select any color you want. Maybe in this case I'll be able to go with a color like this, maybe like that. Yeah, this looks pretty awesome, but there's also kind of different colors. You can go subtract. No, I'm sorry, not subtract. Actually, I saw a great color. Actually, it should be yeah, you can just like just go around with it, and you'll be able to get like so much clear, very nice, cool. Yeah, this one, color burn was the one. So yeah, it's color burn. You can go with multiply, you can go set it big, but the main thing about color burn, you can hear that though anyway. The main thing about color burn is, as you guys can see right there. Oh, what the hell happened? I'm sorry. Control Z. I don't know what happened actually. I went to normal, right? Color burn, right? So when you have color burn, you seriously can see like now you can just increase the scale up it, like the scale which you want, which you're happy with. Now okay, I can go with the scale of 300. Actually, it looks perfect. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now if I can show you the difference when going from pattern overlay or to going with color burn to line burn. So when you have line burn, it's all black, right? It's not much, it has no different with the design. But when you go with color burn, which means that color burn, like it actually focuses on the design, and dark areas the black saturations more, and the light areas the white saturations more, which means the light areas become more light and the dark areas become more dark. I mean, that's what it means. So yeah, you can get the main idea of it. You can call this like lines back, like whatever, right? I just wanted to make sure I'm in the correct way, just to get that things going on pretty fair and stuff. It just my way of thinking. Anyway guys, now we are perfectly done. Now you guys can see the wave, whatever I just want to call. I don't know why my print screen actually working. It should work now. Yeah, so my wave, as you guys can see right there, like hopefully you can see that here. This one right there, the wave you can see right there, like it's kind of like a very like an ocean, like a very nice little sleek design or whatever. So it's just gonna be on the favor of a pen tool. It's gonna use a pen tool. So create a new layer. We can call this layer whatever we want. I'm just gonna leave it as it is, and I'm just gonna recreate this as well, because if I were to go, I can take time and do it, but I'm just gonna get this thing down. You're obviously gonna get the PSG, you can get it from it anyway. So I'm gonna go, I'm not gonna be kind of precise with it, something like that. And I was working with a lot with it to get this wave kind of look thing. It worked right at last. So I can go like that, maybe something like a curve, and press Control and come for the last or pen tool. Just sometimes it doesn't really work well as it is always working. Something like that. Press Alt on this, and once that's done, you can press that, and yeah, go for it. Something like that, like a small bump. Yeah, that's good. And once that's done, it's simple. Just come around and join it, or click fill path. You can make selection, or it doesn't mean any color. You can just use any color that you want. As you guys can see, yeah, we have done that. I think it looks the same, guys. It looks super nice. I'm really happy with it. Anyway, just delete the path. You can just right click it and grab delete path, or just normally press delete. You'll be able to get. So now what you want to do is to go double click it and put the same gradient overlay on it. So then it's gonna be sticking with the design that we were composing with, the design which we were composing with. Yeah, so this is the one I said you guys, the hex numbers. It's the same as you guys can see, but then you can just play with the blue, like to make it darker, just to play with these arrows, just to get it more white, whatever you just want to call. It's just in your hands. It's just your wish completely. You can go with any style that you want. I'm just gonna put it back, so then it's actually, no, I don't think that's really nice. Anyway, I'm just gonna have it like that. It doesn't really matter, guys. Like seriously, that looks clean to me. Like you can really change the color, you can change so much of it, but that's all in your hands. Anyway, now the basic is seriously done. Now the next thing they want to be doing is this. As you guys can see right there, like the blue that you can see here, I mean, I don't know whether you can see that, the nice little arrow which is going on like that, like, or kind of like this on the top. That's kind of like the very essential part of a design to make it more realistic. So yeah, create a new layer. We're going to be doing that as well. Create a new layer, and what you have to do, I'm just gonna sketch the same thing. It's gonna be pretty easy. Or maybe you can there is so many ways of doing it. You can go right there and sketch it, or the simple way, I mean, as normally the simple way which I did, I control J, which is the last one. I mean, I duplicated this one right there. I mean, the one which I created here, I duplicated this and I duplicate this again. What I did is I went for a color overlay and I gave it a nice little black, yeah, something like this, the same color, and the hex code of it is 070025, like a very like sleek this and dark design. And what I did, I just put it below this and just pressed V and took this like kind of like very smooth, something like that. I just did it. Now what I did is I used my eraser tool just to erase proportions of it or something like that, yeah. And yeah, that's too much, I guess, something like that. I'm gonna erase this one. You can use a marquee tool as well. I mean, I think I hope that's how it is. It comes like that and goes for a very nice little outshade, yeah, something like that, and goes for outshade. So what I did, the press V, just took this a bit down, took it this side. Like, you can use your arrow keys just kind of mess around with it, and boom, that's the design. I took my razor, like slightly erased on it, and if you want you can do it, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, for that design, that curve is so much nice. Or I think that's perfect on the before one. Yeah, this looks so much interesting, and also it also looks freaking nice, that curve going on right there. So if you want to make it like a pointish design, obviously you can go pen tool this and give it like that, like pen tool, like the proportion of that doesn't really matter, just for an idea, for sake of a way we are doing it, and completely that's fine to you. And we're gonna make a copy of this again. Now we've done that, like this one right here, this is the normal one. Now we're gonna make a copy of this again, and I also put this right below there and double click on it. I'm gonna go for a color overlay and give the same color, blue. It's automatically filled. I'm gonna press V just to bring it kind of back to it. Take my eraser, I'm gonna be erasing this like there. And did I do that? Wait, I keep on forgetting. Oh no, I actually didn't do that. I just had a small little design artwork going on in the back, so let's have that one right there. Color overlay, right? I think so. Yeah. Or going there, I'm gonna give color overlay onto it, which is a blue, I think. Yeah, hide this one right there. Yeah, put this, and I'm gonna take this a bit front, and I'm gonna go with the down proportions. I'm gonna take my eraser tool like that, erase parts of it. I mean, like totally some small parts of it. I'm gonna press V, bring it down, because these are the easy ways of doing it. There is always like clean ways of doing it. You can do it in any way. I'm just gonna go in with the easy way so you can focus more on the text and those stuff. And the color overlay for being of this should be white. You can have it white for a nice smooth color design. So yeah, the background is actually done, and yeah, you have to create clipping on this right thing right there, this one right here. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter because it's down, it doesn't really make any sense, or it's gonna be nothing. So before that, we need sometimes a backup, so just make sure you keep a duplicate in it, duplicate on it. Now let's call it the backup. We can call it whatever you want, just call it, I'll just call it back. On the back. So I'm gonna hide this, and I'm gonna be rasterizing this style, so then I can make a clipping on this, rasterize a layer style. I'm gonna make a new layer, and I'm gonna create clipping mask on it. So yeah, that's right there. And what I'm gonna go for a brush, and I'm gonna go right there. I'm going to select for a very neat little blush like this. So this brush, I'll leave the link in the description. It's a 1K pack of Tristan Nelson. It's completely free of charge. You can download it, and once you're there, it doesn't mean any colors, so you can just give a flip on it. Maybe a black, maybe a light little blue. We can go with this one right there, which hex code is 070025, which is nice. And we can give a click on this like a there, like here, and somewhere around here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now you can see a nice little gradient going on after we applied this effect. So you can always try new stuff, create clipping on something. Like I've did a lot of times, and I just got this onto the hard work. so it doesn't really matter, you can just get this done. Anyway, so once that's done, we're going to be working with the text. Text is pretty simple. I'm going to be just using a name called, or actually Simplistic. So let's go with Simplistic. Yep. I'm going to increase it. I'm going to go all caps, please tick. I'm sometimes wrong. Simplistic. Yeah, that way it's not Simplistic. So yeah, I'm gonna place it somewhere. I'm gonna be placing it in the middle, obviously. Somewhere there should be good. I think I did the same thing before as well. I placed it. Yeah, I placed it in the middle, but I resized it somewhere around here. Just gonna make it small. So yeah, I mean, I just wanted to make that big for the subtext, which I wanted to make it huge as possible. So this is done. I want to make sure it's pure white. I think, yeah, some of it was white and some was, you know, I just fluctuated the design. Anyway, I'm gonna change the color of this right text and go give it to pure white. Sometimes I give off white, but in this case pure white is great. And you can go for the character and make sure it's bold, and if it's not bold, you know, like a small this thing comes. And the font I'm using is Marisek. I'll leave the link for this in the description. You can download. And the vertical alignment is 0. As you guys can see, if I give it to 0, vertical alignment 0, that's a spacing in between. So I found a good rate, which is -120, which gives a decent proportion of rate in between the text. And so that's what I just wanted to mention. That I'm gonna put this in the middle right there. I'm gonna be working with the you know, the stroke. Actually, once you're done with the Simplistic, make sure you make a duplicate on this. And what I'm gonna do in this, I'm gonna go and give the fill to absolutely 0, and what I'm gonna do is double click on it and give the stroke to 4, and though it's gonna be white, we're gonna be reducing opacity, doesn't really matter. Control T, and I want to make it kind of big. Maybe it doesn't matter, something like this. Yeah, cool, this is good. And as you guys can see in the before one which I used, it's kind of like in the back of the mountain. We can do that. Just grab this simple and put it below this layer, and also below this, I think. I mean, you just try it, guys. Yeah, that's below that, that's a layer. And if it's normally like that, you won't be able to see it, so just reduce the opacity maybe around 20%. That's pretty cool. Like, seriously, like a small way of this thing, only it's you really want to see that. I'm gonna give this like very dark blue or something. Like, you can go with so much creative stuff when you're designing, or certainly designing a Twitter header. You can go with so much. Even a banner, you can go, as I said before, you know, you can use it for any designs. At last, we're gonna be going with the subtext, which is I always go with the subtext. I'll call it design, and I can just place it on top of the Simplistic somewhere there. Yeah, and I'm gonna make this also a new color. Maybe not obviously white, should be like yellow, a yellowish color, because I did the same thing. This yellow looks good. And the hex code for this, I really love this color, right? Like, seriously, guys. And the hex code for this is FFF000, which is the yeah, the hex code of it. And that's pretty much done. Or yeah, you can just do some final effects, do some, I mean, this one looks more nice. It looks the same, but it looks more clear than the other one. I just like this one. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it, guys, and hopefully you guys did enjoy. You can change the color of the text, you can change the background, you can do so much stuff with it. I'm so much feeling happy on a design like this. Like, hopefully there are gonna be more tutorials on this, and stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification, and comment to my videos. I might give a shout out as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Like, yeah, seriously, this template is actually free. In the description down below, you can go check it out, and the link is there, for which redirects you to my portfolio, and from there you'll be able to download this template. There are several templates for free, you can download it. Yeah, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. If you have any design inquiries, if you want me to be hired for a work for you, then you can go check out my portfolio and contact me via Twitter for any design inquiries. Anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.